your mom wanted you to go to college, and I guess you faked going to college. You pretended to go. What is the story?
Oh, that's a juicy one. So, well, first off, we didn't have the kind of money to go to a real college. So it was just like a free community college. But yeah, my mom, because she grew up pretty traditionally, military, worked her whole life. But then in 2008, she lost everything when the real estate collapsed. And so lost all her savings and stuff. Like we went bankrupt and had to file for bankruptcy. Like, so she's like very paranoid. She just wants her kid to like go get a job and like not fuck up and not do any, she's very risk adverse. And so that was a constant tug and pull because I'm like, I'm going to be a YouTuber or homeless. And she'd be like, but then you could be homeless. I'm like, okay, I mean, it is what it is. I don't care. I'm going to be a YouTuber. And it just never clicked in her head. And to her, it's like, if he doesn't get a college degree, he's like, my son's a failure. I just wasted 18 years. Like he's not going to be able to provide. So for her, it was like either college or my life's ruined because that's just how her brain's wired. And because she went through so much. And so when I was like, I don't want to go, she was just like, then leave, get out of the house. Like I just can't bear the sight of my son just sitting around and just throwing his life away. And I didn't have enough money to move out. So I was like, frick. And luckily the community college is so cheap. It's not like she was wasting money on it. So I was like, okay, I'll go to college. And then I just flat out lied to her. Like I was like, I'll do it. But I had no intention of actually doing it. And so I went just to see what it was like. And I was like, well, maybe I'm like being a little dramatic. And I went to class for like a week. Horrible. It was so boring. I mean, I swear, like the teacher was just reading out of the book. And I was like, why do I have to, I could just read the book. Like, what are we doing? And I said that to some of the people around me and they're like, yeah, that's what education is. Stop complaining. And I'm like, my head hurt. And so then I was like, it is what it is. Like I have like a 6-month time clock where I have to make enough money where I can move out because once my mom knows, I'm screwed. She's going to kick me out of the house. Honestly, I would want to leave the house because I know it's going to make her depressed and very sad. And
so you just didn't go after that?
Yeah. So I would go every day, and then I would just sit in like this, like I had a really old like Dodge Durango that was super used with a lot of miles. And I would just sit in the Dodge Durango and like edit videos and I'd film at night and
would you come back and be like, school was great,
Yeah,
Mom?
I was just she'd be like, how's college? And I'd be like, and then move on. And I just wouldn't tell her that I'd stop going.
But you burned the boats. You're like, all right, I got 6 months.
Exactly.
I got to either make it or shit
and
gets
somehow
real.
I figured it out. I don't even remember. But I had a month where I made 20 grand. Right before it was time, like the window was almost up. And then I just told my mom, I was just like, I haven't been going, I'm failing. I found a place down the road. It's $700 a month. Sorry. She's like, all right.